I'm here with Mike Heath. He's Executive Director of the Christian Civic League of Maine. Mike, it's good to have you here today. First of all, why don't you tell people what your organization does, where you're located, how many people you employ, just some background information.
Well, I'm the head of the Christian Civic League of Maine, which was formed in 1897 to accomplish three purposes. First, to educate the people of Maine in good citizenship, to enact good laws and provide for their impartial enforcement, and to elect honest and competent public officials. And we have an office that's very nice in Augusta, which is the capital city, and we love to have visitors.
Mike, what kind of things has the Christian Civic League been working on this year?
Well, the Christian Civic League of Maine 20 years ago decided that the sexual revolution had set off quite a challenge within the culture at every level, morally, politically, socially, legally. And the Christian Civic League of Maine decided to step into the breach and address that issue when nobody else would. And we've been doing it ever since, and we've achieved some political victories statewide, and we continue to make that our top priority. The issue which is most extreme in that package of issues, the two issues are abortion and gay rights. And we have a great group in Maine that works on abortion full-time, Maine Right to Life, and we enjoy following their lead, and so we take the gay rights issue and work on that.
Now, I imagine you're not always the most popular for taking a different view on gay rights. What keeps you coming back to the fight day after day?
I am often mentioned in the newspaper, and that's not always the most comfortable situation, but I keep coming back because I know that what we stand for is both loving and true. And while it hurts sometimes to have to be in certain forums where people are upset or confused, especially I find in churches, parents and grandparents who are wrestling with issues related to a loved one. But it's got to be said, and what we do has got to be done. And what that is preserve a legal system and a political structure which is nudging people, pointing people toward forming functional families. And at the most basic level, that's a family where you've got a mother and a father who have committed themselves to one another for the purpose of raising their children. And that takes a lifetime. And grandparenthood comes toward as you move along, which is something I'm looking forward to in a few years, I hope. And it's a wonderful, wonderful thing, family and marriage, as we all, even the people who I end up resisting publicly, it's what we all yearn for in our hearts. I think they yearn for it more than everybody else, but they just don't know it. They've pushed it down, so that's why I stay in it.
I'm interested to know, how did Mike Heath come to the Christian Civic League of Maine?
I came to the Christian Civic League through the work of Francis Schaeffer and C. Everett Koop back 25 years ago. I encountered their ideas, particularly Francis Schaeffer's ideas, and he helped make a connection for me between my commitment to Christ and politics and law and culture. And that began an interest. I obtained a degree in philosophy because of that, and then went to work for the Christian Civic League of Maine 20 years ago, and have been doing this work ever since, and look forward to, perhaps, God willing, doing it the rest of my life.
Terrific, Mike. That's what we needed. Thank you so much. Great to talk to you.